It's a summer camp, and later in the project incorporated Camp Courage, which is a camp for patients with cancer or some type of fatal disease. The project is owned by Greenville County Recreation District. It was funded with public money and is now known as the Pleasant Ridge Camp and Retreat Center. The construction type was new to us. We used SIP panels, which was a learning experience for all of us. And so from that point of view, yes, construction type was new. Luckily, we were all able to turn to 84 Lumber. They were able to oversee our shop drawing review during the pre-construction phase and provide clear guidance on site. The pieces fit as easily as everybody said they would. Nobody expected that, but it all turned out just like we were told it would. The project was roughly $8 to $8.5 million, and we were able to go to 84 Lumber and write them a contract that said, if it's wood, you're providing it, you're installing it, and all of that comes with expertise to oversee the successful completion of the projects. 84's involvement, when you tour the facility, when you look around the facility, if it's wood, they touched it, they provided it. Well, I'd say the number one advantage was financial stability to start with. That was my first concern in selecting a partner for this project. And 84 Lumber is partnered with Maggie's Management, I believe, who is a bond provider, and they are able to offer some services that none of their competition can bring to the table. And that is, a financial guarantee that a lot of wood framing packages are not able to provide on a turnkey basis. And so it took our risk level way down to choose a partner like 84 Lumber. There was just as much advantage before the work started in the field as there was while the work was taking place. The advantage that came prior to the work starting was simply the expertise. 84 Lumber was able to provide us with accurate information, timely information, and clear and concise opinions on what materials we should use, what materials would be durable, and what materials fit our budget. All of those in turn allowed us to move very quickly into the field from just a drawing standpoint to actually seeing something in place and do something right the first time. There's two different components that 84 Lumber helped with from a philanthropy approach on the site. One is the campfire area. You'll notice it has a nice winding path that walks down to it. 84 Lumber sold, I believe, at a discounted rate the lumber required to build all of the campfire materials and oversaw and assisted in the design and installation of the campfire area. At the end of the road, there's another trail that leads you back to a BB gun and archery range. Both of those have a large deck that was also sold at a much discounted rate by 84 Lumber to the client. Things definitely ran a lot smoother than anticipated. We've done a lot of wood frame construction, and we've definitely run into our fair share of hurdles. We expected that with this project, just due to the complexity with the new construction type with the SIP panel, incorporating the large glue lam trusses that you see in each of the buildings. In the overall span, we were concerned with safety, we were concerned with getting the materials to the site in a timely manner, and we were concerned with the amount of time it would take to put them all in. Our expectations were exceeded on all three of those fronts. We stayed ahead of schedule. We provided a dried-in building much quicker than anticipated and provided a finished product that the entire team was able to walk away from and be proud of with their head held high. 84 Lumber is by far our go-to resource after the completion of this project for the delivery of all future wood-related, wood component projects. Their financial stability, their expertise when it comes to material selection, and their timely scheduling and delivery of the project far exceeded our expectations and have not been matched by any of their competitors that we've dealt with. 84 Lumber will definitely be a great resource to us moving forward. The most valuable thing that I feel like we learned from this project is to get them involved early. They are very competent in that pre-construction phase in providing accurate expertise or knowledge as far as material selection to provide a quality product, one that both the